So I guess the question that I have next is, or the thought, and I put it out to the chat as well. Like, are you, Tim, the chat guys, are we expecting 2022 to be even crazier than 2021, which was even crazier than 2020?
You know, it's really hard to predict, because right now I think there's a lot of things in the macro environment that are affecting the trading card industry. You can see the stock market is incredibly volatile. Cryptocurrency, other alternative investments, NFTs, they're seeing wild swings. So it's really hard to predict. There's all sorts of things that could happen with inflation. So there's things outside of the hobby that are going to have an impact. And to be honest, some of the things that are really going to have an impact are continued supply chain issues. Like, are the manufacturers going to be able to print the cards? When are they finally going to hit the market? And maybe they come out with a product, but it's after the buzz. They missed the boat. So like, there's so many different things that are really hard to control right now that could slow down some of the interest or the demand. It is exciting though to see a lot of the companies like us, PSA, others, finally being able to start opening back up again. And hopefully we'll see what the market looks like when we don't have things kind of stalled out in different parts of the industry.
You know, speaking of supply chain, I wonder if we are underestimating, and by we, I mean the hobby narrative, if we're underestimating the impact of the challenges to supply chain. Mm-hmm. And I say that because there was a comment left on one of the videos on my YouTube channel today. Someone mentioned that he works in the printing industry, and paper supply it's not just sports cards, it's everything. He said this is a serious challenge right now. So I wonder if it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better, and how the card companies are going to be able to adapt to that, to potentially not being able to put out the amount of cards that they would like to.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't have a crystal ball with that. Some of the nuances I'm hearing about for the first time too. It sounds like there's not just our industry, but a lot of industries are dealing with supply chain stuff that are just like now starting to become visible.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Well, I tell you what, here's a plug for COMC. If you're looking for cards, you can't find cards to buy, there's always cards available on COMC where you can go buy them, right?
And we finally have top loaders. We have enough top loaders we had ordered, gosh, it was around the time I was on the show last, we ordered a container of top loaders, and we're supposed to get it in June. Early June. We didn't get it until January.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like less than 2 months, and it took like 8-9 months for us to get it. Yeah.
Well, things are just stuck on ships across the ocean. So